What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther back with a video, and today's video is actually another movie news update video. I want to talk to you guys about this because I felt like it was very important, and again, it's not as much stuff to talk about. And I really felt this was really necessary since I cover movies and entertainment and stuff like that and geek culture. I feel like this is a very important news update type video. So again, I will link the article in the description box down below to show you guys I'm just not making shit up and I'm not just BSing you right now. So it says AMC bankruptcy appears likely. Analyst says Wall Street analysts are seeing a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which is really bad. Theaters as AMC's are likely increasing. MKM Partners and analyst Eric Handler on Thursday downgraded his rating on sharing of the movie theater from natural to sell, selling that bankruptcy appear likely. The report pretty much says, based on our view, the movie theaters will be closed until at least August. Wow. And our belief that AMC lacks the liquidity to stay afloat from until that time. We expect the company will soon be faced with filing for bankruptcy. While their feeling and concerns is AMC decision to stop paying rents to landlords in effective April. AMC, in which I guess a Chinese group owns them, whatever, and it talks about how the CEO is following the closure of his cinemas, is already cutting its divided by 85%. Handler said that even if AMC is able to tap government funds, as management has singled out and plans to do, we believe the weight of its balance sheet will make for tough shed, given the company's high leverage, thus making a recognizable inevitable. That comment was a reference to a potential Chapter 11 bankruptcy, following which leads company their ladders and a core to develop a structured plan. And I'm just trying to read, like, you know, he's talking a lot of bullshit. Not a bullshit, but just a lot of stuff that's just not necessary. Handler cuts his fair value estimate for AMC stock from $7.50 to $1, lowering his first quarter financial estimates. He cut his adjusted earnings before taxes and stuff like that. And Handler also cuts the 2020 look for the loss of $293 million compared to $771 million in profits in 2019. Full year revenue he expects to fall 44% to $3.05 billion. Wow. The reservation assumes cinemas remain closed until August. That is crazy. It's going to be closed until August. And again, you guys can check out the article, but I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts about it, because he's just saying a bunch of numbers and stuff like that, and there's a lot of stuff I couldn't even understand as well. But overall, I'm trying to say is that, well, at least I'm trying to get, at least the message I get is that AMC is pretty much fucked. And I feel bad for anyone who works at AMC or works in the movie theater, but I kind of saw this happening. Because the problem is, and I kind of saw it happening, it's kind of like when you saw things like last year, where like, and thing is, I thought, like, you know, they were making a bunch of money, stuff like that. The thing is like, at least when it comes to tickets, stuff like that, they only get, like, let's say a movie like Avengers Endgame, right? Let's say you pay like $10, right? And the movie theaters only get like 30% of that or 40% of that. So that's like $4 or $3. And then they make money off concessions, and that's why they overcharge it and stuff like that. I do feel bad for anyone who works at the AMC, you know, AMC, just the workers or just people in general. It's sad, it sucks, but again, the problem is that, you know, there's a lot of business stuff that AMC, I guess there's a lot of, like, behind the scenes AMC business that they messed up. Because even though, like, they made a bunch of money with Endgame and stuff like that, the problem is when you have these movies like Charlie's Angels, your Terminator Dark Fates, your Birds of Prey, your Ocean's 8, your Ghostbusters, it doesn't make up for the Avengers Endgame type numbers, you feel me? So you could have movies that make $13 billion, doesn't mean you're getting, doesn't mean AMC is doing that well when all the other movies are not making that type of money or making less than that kind of money, you feel me? Like, if they're not matching up with Avengers Endgame and Captain Marvel and Spider-Man, then you could lose money because you're spending money to keep the theaters going and screenings and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of money and cost to keep a movie theater and a screening and stuff like that. Or if a movie flops, then it hurts them as well. So it's all this other like financial stuff that goes into it. Also, the problem with AMC is that they bought a lot of theaters. They're like the biggest movie. No, they are the biggest movie theater chain, at least in America. I don't know about worldwide and stuff like that. But if they go, that means all the movie theaters are going. And the thing is, they're saying they're really waiting for that corporate bailout money. And the thing is, what I've been reading about the stimulus package and stuff like that, it's not going to help everybody. And even if it does, it's like a loan, so you still got to pay it back regardless. And the problem is that when it comes to like Hollywood and stuff like that, and AMC, not really AMC, but like let's just say Hollywood, because AMC is affiliated with Hollywood. Movie theaters are affiliated Hollywood. Again, it's not their fault, or the workers, stuff like that. The problem is that you gotta realize, again, I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't rock with Trump, and you guys already kind of know my political views. The problem is that you're begging the government to you're begging the Trump administration to bail you out. And the problem is that Hollywood, if you've been watching like with the Oscars and the actors and the studios, and even studios are begging for that government money. The problem is the president, he knows the SJWs, the anti-Trump, rhetoric and stuff like that. They saying that he's probably not going to bail out any of these like Sony, Warner Brothers, Disney, Universal, or AMC movie theaters because of the rhetoric they have put out. Not really AMC really, but mostly like the Hollywood elites, the celebrities, the CEOs. They've been going this whole SJW anti-Trump rant. And the thing is, the president, he knows all this stuff, and they're saying that him and his people don't want to give them money because what I've been reading in reports and stuff like that is that he's like, why would I give you guys money when you've been bashing me for 3 or 4 years? Again, it's one thing if you're like, all right, F him, blah, blah, blah. I don't rock with him at all, blah, blah, blah. But the problem is that once you're financially hit and you're begging him for money, then we look at you differently. And I understand it's survival of the fittest, but understand it's kind of like you got to stick with your guns. If you're going to say F him, then say F him. But if you're going to be like, oh, well, F him, now my business is all messed up. Now I got to beg him for money. And he's going to be like, F you, blah, blah, blah. And that's probably what's going to happen, in my personal opinion. Because, in politics, right, they don't really rock with Hollywood and stuff like that. And Hollywood is being screwed like crazy financially and stuff like that, especially with this pandemic. So with AMC, I don't blame them particularly. But the problem is that they're affiliated with Hollywood, so they're going to get the Hollywood, like, I guess, grudge backlash, if you get what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be too political because I try to stay away from politics when it comes to this channel. But overall, with AMC, it sucks. It really does that people are going to lose their jobs. And there's really nothing that, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing, people can really do. And the problem is they said it's going to be closed until August. I thought it was going to be closed until, like, maybe June. But now they're saying August because of everything what's happening. So I do feel bad. Financial. I don't want the movie theaters to go away, but the thing is, I can see them being like the next Blockbuster, you know what I'm saying? Because the problem is that we're going more in a digital age, and we're seeing where a lot more people are watching television. It seems like more people are watching television than going to the movie theaters and spending their money. And the thing is, it seems like it's going to happen that way faster, where the studios are going to have to rely on their streaming services to put their movies and the big budget movies on the streaming service like Disney Plus and Netflix and freaking HBO Max and stuff like that. So they're going to really rely on the streaming stuff. And again, we're going more in the digital age regardless. This is just going to wrap it up a lot faster after everything that happened, after the pandemic and stuff like that. Because even if movie theaters do come back, people are still going to be scared to go out. So that's like the main thing and main concern that they're probably having right now. So again, that's really it, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think I was wrong? Do you think I was right? Again, if I'm wrong, I'm right. Let me know in the comment section below. I do feel bad for the people who work, and again, it's all these other economic stuff that's happening around the world. So it does suck. It is what it is. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.